Hi, welcome back to Second Opinion. This is part 2 of Bill C-51, so let's jump right in. Where is the bill right now? Well, as of right now, it is still being debated in second reading. If it passes second reading, and from what I've read, I think it will then go to the Standing Committee on Health for debate. This process can take months, and it's during this time that we want to make sure that the appropriate changes are made. It is also during this time that the bill goes through a clause-by-clause review. This review will include representation from experts, stakeholders from industry, and healthcare professionals, to name a few. Now, this bill will probably be past second reading because there are a lot of public interest issues, not just with natural health products, but with food and pharmaceuticals as well. Now, it is only once the bill gets to the standing committee that the MPs really get to take a look at it, and this is where the real work is done. The committee uses expert witnesses and can make all the changes they deem appropriate based on that information. Once Bill C-51 has passed committee review, it still has more stages to go through, but the chance that it will pass as it stands at that time is much greater. Now, I have a few other points on good authority that I'd like to share with you. Number 1, a bill does not pass first reading. It is simply introduced. Number 2, there is no significance as to the time between the first and second reading. This doesn't affect how the bill will be dealt with. I know there is quite a bit of anxiety about the fact that the time between first and second reading of this bill was apparently shorter than other bills. This apparently doesn't make much of a difference. So if you don't agree with this bill, contact your local federal MP, identify your concerns, and suggest what changes you feel would be appropriate. MPs want to know what legitimate concerns people have so that they can ask the right questions and try to get the necessary changes made. Simply telling your MP to vote against the bill, unfortunately, is not going to help this process. What we need right now, more than anything else, is as many MPs as possible to understand the issues and to be motivated to fight for changes. Your request will get the best results if it's informative, respectful, and as much as possible, stick to the facts. While it's up to each person to decide for themselves what problems they have with Bill C-51 and what solutions or changes they want to suggest to their MP, what I would like is to see people contacting their MP and letting them know that they want continued access to natural health supplements through health food store shelves. They feel that natural products need to be in their own third category, so not lumped in with pharmaceutical drugs. They need to be in their own third category, and any regulations that will be applied to natural health products need to be specific for them and not the same ones as pharmaceuticals. If you're sending an email or writing a letter to your MP versus a phone call, your own words are fine. You don't really need to worry exactly what you're going to say. Just, express your concerns, be honest. If you'd like to use a template, I do have a couple of sample letters on my Bill C-51 page of my blog. If you don't know who your federal MP is, there is a government web page that you can go to where you enter your postal code and it brings up who that person is with all their contact information. The link is showing right now. As you can see, it's rather long, so I have posted this link on my blog under Bill C-51, again on the left-hand side. Just click on that. It'll bring up the page with the templates and this link. Or you can Google, who is my MP, and this website should come right up. And when I searched, it came up as number 2. In addition to sending a letter to your federal MP, it's a great idea to also send a letter, you can send the same one, to 3 other people: Prime Minister Stephen Harper, the Minister of Health Tony Clement, and the NDP health critic Judy Wasilicia Lice, whose name I apologize I am probably not pronouncing correctly. To send your letters, no stamp is necessary, and instructions on how to address them are showing right now, and they're also on my Bill C-51 page. Well, I hope that helped to clarify some things for you. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you next time.